Today we got EDC, notable Rock-A-Holic Stevie, Sons and Guns, and Camden Strong. Today is January 27th, 2024. My name is Clayle, and you're watching Small Batch News. Some notable events have happened with Camden Hall. So for Camden Strong segment this week, we want to celebrate some great news. If you're a regular viewer of Small Batch News, you know that Camden was diagnosed with Burkitt's lymphoma last year. Well, now Camden is almost 3 months in remission. He has been regularly attending school, even celebrating his 6.5-year birthday with his class. Camden had a CT scan on Thursday, and the results were all clear. Some good things happen when your CT scan comes back clean. Camden now will only have to be tested every 3 months instead of every month. They can now schedule having his port removed, and he will now have his ceremony to ring that bell. Some great things are in the works for Camden and the Hall family. Camden is thriving in school and his home life, doing things that a boy his age should do. And with Camden's strength and tenacity, I'm sure he will do those things to the fullest. When Camden was diagnosed, his dad, John Hall, already had his company, Sons and Guns, in the works. But all plans of opening were put on hold with Camden's diagnosis. Now that he's in remission, Brother John is taking steps to finally have his dream realized, to open Sons and Guns Beard Care. John says that Camden's ready and always asking if he can help package up products. Later, I'm going to tell you how you can help and get yourself some Sons and Guns products in the process. With the reopening of Sons and Guns, Brother John is making some changes to his blend and his scent creations also. Some testers told John that they wanted his scents to be a little stronger and to last longer. So John has reformulated his scents to do just that, while staying within IFR guidelines. He also reformulated his carrier blend. The new blend is amla oil, metafoam seed oil, pumpkin seed oil, hemp seed oil, rice bran oil, castor oil, jojoba oil, and argan oil. I'll be trying out this new blend in the next few days, so if you'll watch for me on the BBU and on Instagram, I'll be giving my impressions on the blend and how it's working, and also a few of the scents as well. I can tell you now my first impressions of a few of the scents out of the bottle that stood out to me in my preferences. As you know, I like clean scents, so automatically I gravitated towards those. 4 of the scents stood out to me in that regard: Leviathan, Pathfinder, Spartan, and especially, now I'm going to butcher this name, but Rock-A-Holic is a superstar in my book. A nice clean barbershop. Just a great scent. If you want to check out the scent profiles, look up the Sons and Guns Facebook group in the features section. Speaking of scents, John has come up with a new one that sounds like a hit. It's called the Wild West. The profile sounds like it's right up my dark alley. It's going to be rich tobacco, saffron patchouli, sage, and musk. The Wild West will be available at launch, and there's a way you can help speed up that process. There's a link in the description to the Sons and Guns Beard Care Reopening GoFundMe page. On the GoFundMe page, you'll find a tiered system based on the amount you contribute. All of those who give will receive a sample of the Wild West, but as you give more, the more products you'll get. All proceeds from the GoFundMe will go to supplies for the business. So let's help Brother John carry out his quest to open Sons and Guns Beard Care. I talked about a review by the Bearded Chief on an earlier episode of Small Batch News. Chief's son told the history of the Christmas truce and Chief gave us a review of an oil by the same name made by Notable. Notable is a company out of South Dakota owned by Evan Johnson. Evan and his wife Ashley also own Escape Salon in their hometown. Evan was a user of beard products before Notable and still is. He told me he had no problems finding companies that made beard products that worked for him. His motivations for starting Notable were purely to create scents that he enjoys and share them with others. So after consulting with Ashley, Evan formulated his beard oil and started selling them in their salon in December of 2022. Notable went online to the general public in September of 2023. Of course, the link to the website is in the description below. I purchased one of the last 2 barbershops available by Notable. It's to be discontinued because of supply issues with the scent, but will be reformulated at a later date. I'm looking forward to that because this is a spot-on barbershop. I also purchased Lincoln, which is a smoked cedar and oud. A simple profile, but a beautiful scent. I used this right away, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. Evan also threw in a sample of Old Ironside, which is a citrus aquatic cologne, and Knickerbocker, which should do well for all you leather lovers out there. Notable's Carrier Blend works well in my beard and consists of argan oil, refined hemp seed oil, metafoam, jojoba, sweet almond, sunflower seed oil, and shea nut oil. And I must mention the shipping. A couple hours or so after I ordered, I decided I wanted a different scent than one of the ones I got. So I messaged Evan and told him I wanted to change it. Evan had already dropped it off at the post office. In the end, I'm glad he was so quick, because I'm pleased with what I got and I plan on getting more. So check out Notable if you haven't already, and keep an eye on them because Brother Evan has some plans that will make a splash. Last time on Small Batch News, EDC was the featured company. And I talked about the spring scent bracket last time, and I wanted to share with you at least some of my results that I come up with on my end. Here's my bracket. As you can see, number 5-1 for me. It was my top. My top 3 was 5, 6, and 7. And number 1 was the 4th place runner-up for me. It's a really great scent. I know that I mentioned it once before, but it's a nice, fine scent. It did make it pretty far in my bracket. It made it to the finals, so there you go. Number 5 and 6 were up against each other in the first rounds. I really do believe that those were the 2 best scents to me. 6 lost out to 5 in the first round, but come up to number 2 in the final ranking. Number 6 is a very good scent. In bottle, it kind of smells kind of foody, but once you get it in beard, it smells really clean. It's really nice. My favorite was number 5. I told Lee that this scent must be made. It is cashmere, sweet vanilla, cream, and soft woods. I wrote down some notes on each one of these. My notes for this one was love, love, love. I love this scent. It's a great scent. Great in beard, great out of bottle. It's just an excellent, excellent scent. So part of my birthday buys that I did for myself, I did buy Distinguished from EDC. I did want to show that off because Distinguished is a very, very good scent. I was also part of Lee's Carrier Blend reformulation test, and my favorite formula was in the Distinguished scent, so I had to get my own oil in the new blend and get the butter as well. I do love Distinguished, and I can't talk about scents from EDC without mentioning Buzz Cut. Buzz Cut is my favorite barbershop in the world. It is fantastic. I use it a lot. The butter is half gone, and I've got a little more than half of the oil in there. I mean, I love Buzz Cut. It is a great scent. Now on the BBU, I've been kind of hinting about a scent that I've been wearing from time to time. I have wore it 2 or 3 times, and I am now ready to reveal that this is an EDC scent, and it is dirty, and I love it. It's fantastic. It's a little mild right now. Lee's still working on it, but he's asking me about what I think that the demand for it would be. And if you like a nice dirty scent, and I mean, if you read the carrier blends on there, if you read the fragrances in this, you wouldn't think that it would be dirty. If you read the name, you might get that hint. But if you do like a nice, proper, dirty scent, please leave a comment on this video or get in touch with me or get in touch with Lee. I really, really, really want him to make this scent. And if you like it, I'm not asking you to do something that you don't want to do. But if you do like a proper dirty scent, please let me know, or let Lee know. Let either one of us know, so that he'll make this oil and put it out. I want to get me some of this, and I want it in the butter too. I can tell you that right now. But check out EDC. Always a friend of the show, and we love EDC here. Tell Lee I said hi when you do talk to him. If you do talk to him about this, I would really appreciate it. The featured company today is Rock-A-Holic Grooming. Now, Rock-A-Holic Grooming is owned by Sister Tanya Candler. She's from Canada, and she opened up Rock-A-Holic in November of 2022. Now, she would have opened up earlier, but tragically her dad passed away, and he was her inspiration, taught her a lot about the business. Just a great beard. I don't think that it would be right for me to feature Rock-A-Holic without mentioning Tanya's dad. But Tanya started Rock-A-Holic, and most of the oils that she has out and the scents that she has out are themed from rock music, whether it's a song or a rock band. They usually have that. There are a few exceptions, and one of the things that caught my eye when I first looked on Rock-A-Holic's website was Captain's Blend. The first scent in the profile is barbershop soap. I like barbershop and I like soap, so that really caught my eye. And I can tell you right now, I was not disappointed at all. In bottle, it smells wonderful. In beard, it opens up, and it's just an absolutely beautiful, clean scent. I love it. I wore it today. It styles well. My beard feels really nice and soft. The blend works very well in my beard. Now, I know that a lot of you are anticipating this, and I have been for months since I first started talking to Tanya and heard about it. This, I finally got in my hands, is Stevie. Now, all of these products Tanya gave to me as a birthday gift. It was one of my favorite birthday gifts that I got. She did send me Stevie in an oil and Stevie in a butter. I did want to show you this, the tea leaves that's floating around in the oil. It's a really nice touch. This is a different oil than you've ever put in your beard. It is absolutely wonderful. The scent profile on it is raspberry tea from the song Gypsy, Nag Champa incense from the things that they covered up during the time of her heyday, and maybe some of you do now. Blueberry tea leaf, and it's infused. It's a cold infusion process. It takes 4 months. It's infused with ginseng and ginkgo biloba. So the ginseng and the ginkgo biloba being infused into the oil does some wonderful, wonderful things for your skin and your hair. It's just something else to experience. Now, as most of you know, I only put oil in my beard at night. I very rarely put butter in my beard anymore. But I do that a lot whenever I get new oils, just so that I can test out how nourishing they are. If I can stand the scent when I go to sleep, then I'll use it at night, just so when I wake up in the morning I can see how well my beard feels. This performed wonderfully. When I woke up this morning, my beard was very, very soft. It combed very well in the shower with minimal snags, given the circumstances. And the scent is super calming. This is probably my favorite bedtime scent now. I'll test it out a little bit. I'm going to wear it tonight and a few more nights before I make that determination, but it's going to be in the running, I can tell you that. This is not a scent that I would wear out for a night on the town. It's not a masculine scent, but it is a very calming, relaxing scent. It really does well. It's in the bottle. It is floral. It's not that sharp floral that you get sometimes. It's a real smooth, calm floral. And when you put it in beard, that floral is there, but then it kind of backs off a little bit, and that Nag Champa comes in and blends with the other scent. The Nag Champa is not like you walk into a head shop Nag Champa. It's real calm and smooth coming in. It's not that punch in the face of Nag Champa that you get, sometimes with the incense. But very, very beautiful scent. And I can tell you right now, I know that there's a lot of interest from the posts that I put out there about the artwork, about the bottle itself. The bottle's just beautiful. The scent profile, people have really caught on to that. Brother Austin Anderson, admin in the BBU, said it best today, that a company owned by a female rocker, which Tanya is, made a themed beard oil about a famous female rocker, right in line with Tanya's point of view. She is a rocker. She's in a band now. We're waiting on some releases from that. That's going to be awesome. And I have heard speculation that she may be performing at the Buckeye Beard Battle in Ohio in August. So you look forward to that if you're going there. But I can tell you right now, this is a game changer. The infusion process is a tedious process, but even so, Stevie is mainline now, so she should be doing her best to keep this in stock for the main line. Great scent, guys, and great oil. I will proudly have it on the shelf. You'll see it up there in small batch news to come from now on. I will cherish this bottle. It was a gift from a good friend of mine and a sister. So check out Rock-A-Holic's website. If Stevie doesn't appeal to you, she has other things that are rock themed and a great variety of scents. It's really worth a look if you haven't checked it out already. But get Stevie. It's now available. It's been available since Tanya's birthday on the 24th. Check it out at Rock-A-Holic Grooming. Thank you for joining me today on Small Batch News. I really appreciate all the love and encouragement that I've got from the start to today and continuing on. It really pushes me to make it better and to bring you all of these great stories about all these small batch companies, whether it's soap or beard products. I might even throw in some of my wife's sewing. She's a wonderful seamstress, and she helps me so much with small batch news. I do want to give her a shout out, the Unbearded Sam. I love her and wouldn't have any of this without her. But thank you for joining me today. My shirt, I did want to mention this before I go. Lacey Yoakum runs a Facebook group and an Instagram page. It's called Wanderlust and Arkansas Dust. She's super funny, and she goes some great places and takes some wonderful pictures. Check her out, Wanderlust and Arkansas Dust. Thank you for joining me today, and please, if you would, do me a favor and like and comment, subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Thank you so much. That's Small Batch News. Stay bearded, y'all.